Okay, well, so this is a really old argument, basically from the universe's beginning to exist. So, as long as man has had time to think about it, he's been asking the question of where did everything come from? Why is there a universe at all? And traditionally, atheists have said that, well, the universe is just past infinite. It just goes backwards and backwards and backwards. It's all eternal, and that's that. So there's no need to start asking questions about ultimate beginnings or anything. And essentially, through some early developments in philosophy, there were interesting cases that there actually has to be a beginning. And more recently, we've got some cosmological evidence for the same conclusion, and that opens you up for this Kalam cosmological argument. And basically, it's an argument for God on the basis of there being a cause, there needing to be a cause of the beginning, and reasoning a bit about what that cause must look like. So, if you want to talk about the core premises of the argument that kind of get it off the ground, premise one of the Kalam says that whatever begins to exist has a cause. Premise two says the universe began to exist, and deductively we can infer three, that there was. And it's important to point out that that phrase, it's beginning to exist, the universe began to exist, is important. A lot of people miss that when they first hear the argument, and they jump to thinking, well, what about God? Did God have a cause? God exists.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have to remind them, well, no, here's the premise: whatever begins to exist. So if God doesn't have a beginning, or if the universe doesn't have a beginning, or if abstract objects, if they never began to exist, these are kinds of things that if they exist, no philosopher is going to say they need a cause.
Mm-hmm.
But if it has a beginning of its existence, then philosophers will start to say that's going to cry out for a causal explanation. And that's what the Kalam makes use of.